Hey guys, thanks for becoming a Patreon member, and welcome to another episode of Balcony Sessions. Tonight we have Lyal Strickland. Why don't you take it away?
Sure. This is a song called Misery Mischief Prone. Burning fast, burning slow. Long as I burn bright, I don't care where he ends the show. And I guess I'm glad I don't know, glad I don't care. But it ain't no reason to stop and stare. And I keep trudging along, keep my head held high, except for the times when it hangs real low. And I go toe to toe with life, fast as I can fly. But I'm out here all alone, no one to guide me home. I try to be alone in my mind. Yeah, but I'm misery, mischief prone tonight. Old enough, I ain't young enough to hide from this immortality. And I know I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna have my very own hard August night and sweat, baby, tears and blood rolling down my forehead, thick as sweet Ozark's mud. And I go toe to toe with life, fast as I can fly. But I'm out here all alone, no one to guide me home. I try to be alone in my mind. Yeah, but I'm misery, mischief prone tonight. Angels, they're gonna come down, they're gonna rest their wings before they lift me off the ground. Kick it off with a sad one. Alright, well, let's see here. Man, I should have thought about what I was gonna do on this next one. Let's do this one real quick. A song called You'll See. Let's try. I think it's this key. Rich or poor, better or worse, if I had my pick, I'd change my course. But I live at large, I'd buy some land, have just enough dirt on my hands. But I'd be lonesome for you, so I buy you a house, mow the lawn, rub your back, and I'd sing you songs, and I'd be happy with you. Farmers in the fields, they don't know when it'll rain, but it'll come someday. Cattle on the farm, wandering home. Well, I don't know if they ever really miss the range, but you'll see me dressed in the black and white. You'll see me waltzing in a great delight. You'll see me looking just like a bluebird on barbed wire. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Well, I'll try my best, but I hate myself. I wish I was someone else with this better half. I'll give to you the second half. Oh no, I'd make brand new, then I'd be happy with you. Farmers in the fields, they don't know when it'll rain, but it'll come someday. Cattle on the farm wandering home, well, I don't know if they ever really miss the range, but you'll see me dressed in a black and white. You'll see me waltzing in a great delight. You'll see me looking just like a bluebird on barbed wire. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. You'll see me walking in the hayfields all alone with no seeds to sow. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see.
Okay. So, take us back to your debut album. What was that like?
Oh boy. So my actual debut album,
Yeah.
was I was 13, 14. I used to, when I first started writing songs, it was like I thought if it was good enough to be a song, it was good enough to remember, and so I didn't write it down. I would just write. I would sing and write and memorize all at once, which was not a super efficient strategy. But I eventually got to the point where I was just forgetting songs that I'd written. And so I went over to, my mom did voice work, like for commercials and stuff. And so we were over at Ralph Plank's studio over on, like, I want to say Washington or something. I probably should give it out his address anyway. But somewhere over on the north side, over there, kind of around Central, I think. Anyways, long story short, she did a commercial, and then afterwards, I was like, said 13 or so, and I was like, hey, look, can I record some songs? Because I'm forgetting them. And so we just literally mic and just sat and played them. Yeah, and that was back in the days when you're like burning CDs and cutting stuff out and putting them in the jewel cases, and it was wild. I took them to school. Then I started playing shows, and I sold about 1,200 copies of that, all handmade.
Oh my God.
And then I thought, well, this is ridiculous. I'll have them printed. Surely I'll sell another 1,000. No, not so much. I sold a few hundred, but yeah,
Wow.
it was great. And then that's kind of what started.
Old.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So, what challenges have you had to face since then? Like both with farming and doing your music, and
Yeah,
now a
I
family, and so there's a lot.
I mean, I think that the biggest challenge and what I've seen for myself and other musicians is just like the grind and the struggle to just continue to do it and push on and push on. I'm on my probably fourth or fifth wave of watching um, a large section of peers drop out of the industry
Yeah.
because it's hard. It doesn't pay a lot. Sometimes it pays a lot. Most of the time it doesn't.
Yeah.
The perks are usually good,
Yeah.
but I go like as we were talking earlier. Since COVID, a lot of the perks are not there.
Yeah. And with prices how they are now.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of effort. It takes you away from friends and family and relationships, and so it's been a struggle. I think just to keep going. I do now that I'm older recognize how I could have been a little more industrious when I was younger. Like I'm looking at it now and going like, oh man, to have the time back, when you didn't have a job, you're like, sitting in the dorm room or something,
Right.
I could have been blowing off all those, philosophy classes and working on my music instead of blowing on my philosophy classes and playing Medal of Honor with my roommates.
Oh man, you can't go back. Can't go back.
No. Uh-uh.
Who are some of your biggest music influences,
Um,
and how have they shown up in your writing style? And
yeah, so I love a lot of a pretty diverse group of writers, but I will say that in the last probably 10 years or so, my absolute favorites have kind of been revolved around the sort of 70s, 80s country, Texas country songwriters, Townes Van Zandt, Guy Clark, and all those guys. John Prine is another one, not Texas, but I think what I really Billy Joe Shaver is one that I really love, but I think what I enjoy about it is I love a simple turn of phrase. I love a lyric that is benign and that placed in the right chorus or the right verse just hits you in your soul. There's a Guy Clark song, Stuff That Works. And I think the hook line in it is the kind of stuff you don't hang on a wall. And it's just, I don't know, just like to my soul. Like when I listen to that song, I can smell my grandfather, which is a weird thing to say, but but it's true, yeah. So that's I'd say the biggest influence in the last decade or so. But man, I don't think you can consume too much and expand your horizons too much. It's take it all in.
right, I'll let you get back to your music.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Name of this one? Oh, this is it's called The Cool Side of the Pillow. I was just trying to remember if I remember it or not. I wish I could say this started under better circumstances, but this is 100% a night that went too late in a crappy hotel in Ohio. The pillows were not good. There ain't enough cool sides of the pillow to ease my wasted mind. And that morning light streams in the window. Well, I turn from side to side. I bury myself in the bed sheets for the first time. Third time this week, oh things, I ain't know it's gonna be this bad. I'd have been changed, but right now I can't. One of these days I'm gonna get my chance. Honey, I make plans. Wicked ways only bring me sorrow. far from who I am. And I'm looking towards tomorrow, and I hope you'll understand that I find myself in the contrast, in the backlash, in the wobbly rebound of things. I ain't always gonna be this bad. I'd have been changed, but right now I can't. One of these days I'm gonna get my chance. Honey, I'll make plans. I'll make plans. There ain't enough cool sides of the pillow to ease my wasted mind. And I'm looking towards tomorrow, and I hope it will be kind. I love it. All right, let's see here. This one was a single on a while back. It's a single I wish would die, to be honest with you. I just put out that EP, and this single just kept climbing right along with it in streams. And I was like, I don't know who's playing this. Stop playing it. Been a long, hard week with the breakdowns. Everybody's sleeping sound. You're running in third. You should shut it down. Keeping up with the sunrise. Half awake and paralyzed. Yeah, airbags are compromised and you're ready to fly. You've been running those county roads and mostly missing those potholes. Yeah. Goes on forever, but it ain't paved from here to heaven, yeah. Busted shocks and brake drums, to hell and back and then some, and a chip and seal and blacktop, baby. Rough patch and slick spots, there's nothing you can do to stop you, just a humming along, alright. So run those roads real fast, put it all in your past. So one of those shortcuts is gonna cut right through. 10 and 2 in your belt tight. Tell yourself that it's alright. Yeah, you made it this far without putting up a fight. You've been running those county roads and mostly missing those potholes. Yeah. Goes on forever, but it ain't paved from here to heaven, yeah. Busted shocks and brake drums, to hell and back and then some, and a chip and seal and blacktop, and a rough patch and slick spots. There's nothing you can do to stop you, just a humming along, alright. Lately you've been running on empty. If the road stops here, well, it's in fields of plenty. Ain't you glad you slowed her down? Took a minute to look around and found her. If the road goes on forever, but it ain't paved from here to heaven, yeah. Busted shocks and brake drums, yeah, to hell and back and then some, and chip and seal and blacktop, and a rough patch and slick spots. There's nothing you can do to stop, you're just a humming along our right tone.
Okay, when you're writing, do you start with a lyric, a melody, or does it depend on the moment?
It almost never starts with the melody for me. I have two favorite songs that I write, which is one where I have a line that comes to me and I can build the whole song around that line. That's an easy song to write. That's probably the best one because it's not painful. My other favorite song that I love to write is one that's where I've gone through something so difficult, pardon me, that it just spills out in like 15 minutes, and you just like write it in a linear fashion. It just goes. But I always start with lyrics. The melody for me is usually I try to either match the feel of what I'm trying to write, or I try to go 180 in the other direction. Yeah, I wish I could write melodies. It has to just be in the ether, and I have to pull them out.
Right.
So.
What advice would you give some inspiring musicians?
Oh man,
just trying to get their 13-year-old album out.
So I will say, I'm not going to say what I usually say, which is run far, far away. But
it's not encouraging.
No, I know. I will say this. I think first and foremost, you have to love it. The second it stops being fun is the moment that it's pointless. Just don't even continue. It has to be fun. You have to enjoy it. Yes, there will be work, but you have to enjoy the work. Other than that, bank on yourself. Write your own stuff. Get with somebody who's writing their own stuff. Like covers are great. They're totally fine. But like, I would encourage everybody to just use it as a cathartic tool. Mm-hmm. I think it will help get you through a lot of situations in life.
Yeah.
So stick with it.
Do it for yourself.
Yeah, and invest in yourself, and realize that when you play a show, your job is not to have everyone fawning all over you. Your job is to make the venue money, make money for yourself, and not price out the patrons and customers. It has to work for everybody in that equation. So be humble, stay humble, be nice and supportive, I guess, would be the things.
Right. Yeah. Can you share a story behind one of the hardest or most emotional songs you've ever written?
Yeah, I was just talking. I was just talking to someone about this yesterday because they asked if I'd played it. They came late during a set and they go, "Have you played Her Way Back Home?" And I said, "No, I haven't played it in several years." And she goes, "Is that about your grandma?" And I was like, "It is," and it's really hard to get through. Even when I get through it, I usually mess up the lyrics and invert verses, and it gets real weird. It's a bit of a paraplexis situation with my brain, so it's hard. It's just emotionally hard. So yeah.
Well, we're going to go to some game show style questions. So these are fun. Right. If you only could eat one meal from the farm for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ribeye.
Which artist, living or dead, would you most like to collaborate with?
Just off the top of my head, Billy Joe Shaver.
Okay. If farming and music just both disappeared tomorrow, what would you do instead?
I have so many tangents I would love to go on. Currently, leatherwork and beadwork.
Nice. Yeah. I like that. So what's the strangest gig you've ever played?
I've played a lot of strange gigs. Probably stranger than this one, but this is the one that's popping in my head, was my first actual gig first steady actual gig was a cashew chicken joint in Ozark that I played for tips and a free buffet. So it was a cashew chicken joint. The buffet had cashew chicken, orange chicken, and then it had like fettuccine Alfredo, barbecue, and pizza. And I was like, I'm not sure what's happening here, but I feel like we might just be throwing stuff against the wall and seeing what sticks, you know?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so lightning round. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Sunrise, sunset?
Sunset.
Acoustic or electric guitar?
Acoustic.
Okay.
Yeah.
If your life had a theme song, what would it be?
I just literally, I'm going to throw out the first thing that popped in my mind was Superman by Laszlo Bain.
Nice. What's one talent you have that people might be surprised about you?
I don't know. It's not a talent. Both of my thumbs are double jointed. It freaks people out sometimes. I like to twist my fingers around.
You could stop a fight like that. You guys, look! If you could time travel to any musical era, where would you go?
I mean, that's easy. Newport, not Newport folk sing, but the Greenwich Village folk sing in the scene in the 60s.
Awesome. I like that. Yeah. I like that. Well, this has been fun, guys. Yes, this is a shorter session. He has a show to go to, so
yeah.
What show is it?
Blind Melon.
Oh yeah. Man! And if you were watching from before with Timmy, when we had Timmy on, he's actually opening for Blind Melon, so that's really cool.
That's why I have to go. I have to go support other on the scene.
And local musicians. You have to support the local musicians.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again. We'll definitely have you back on here.
Yeah, thanks so much.
We're going to have you play out
one
last song. But until next time, guys, thank you again for becoming a Patreon member. Make sure to stay safe and come join us out on the scene.
I'm gonna try to do that song I wrote about my grandma that I haven't done in a couple of years. So this will surely go well. It's called Her Way Back Home. Last time in her house, he held her Bible in his hands, muttered underneath her breath, hope she understands. Moved her in on a Tuesday to a room somewhere in town, where treated her like a queen. They said she don't even need a crown. Far cry from perfect, closer to hell. They'd call him every time she fell, and he'd tell him she's tough as nails. And she'd walk her way back home, taking no one's path but her own. She loved and she lost, got mad and paid the cost. Stubborn as sin, and she'd fight till the end to see him. 50 years of marriage, 10 of divorce. Wasn't really her talking, but she couldn't take him for worse. She'd raised two of her own, but the look in her eyes couldn't miss the innocence of a child pushing 5 when she'd say, "Where'd he go? Where's that man? One with the smiling eyes, one that held my hand." She'd walk her way back home, taking no one's path but her own. She loved and she lost, got mad and paid the cost. sin, and she'd fight till the end to see him. Last week of her life, man, there was something else. What family we had left and the cards that she was dealt. She'd raised two of her own, but a look in her eyes couldn't miss the innocence of a child pushing 5 when she'd say, "Where'd he go? Where's that man? One with the smiling eyes, the one that held my hand." She'd walk her way back home, taking no one's path but her own. She loved and she lost, got mad and paid the cost. Stubborn as sin, and she'd fight till the end to see him. Last time in her house, I held her Bible in my hand, muttered underneath my breath, "I know she understands."